track from last week and what's going to come next week. So let's just have a really good race tonight, because it is going to be back to being tight through next week as well. One of the big things we want to focus on here tonight is trying to keep you very close at the start, okay? We don't need people trying to warm up their tires, you know, creating massive gaps at the start. That's what's going to cause issues as well. We have short pace laps here, okay? So everyone's going to have pretty much cold tires going into the first corner. Make sure you keep a pretty small gap to the car in front of you tonight. We're going to be looking at that, making sure that everyone's going to be participating properly. Please don't try to gain that start as well. That can also cause issues. And another thing we want to focus on tonight, we saw some last week stuff. There is absolutely no intentional wrecking whatsoever. This is your final warning. That includes practice, that includes qualifying, that includes the race, okay? With modern equipment nowadays, that could injure somebody. We do this for a hobby. There's no need for you to possibly ruin someone's, you know, work, their life with a broken wrist or something like that over it. All right, so moving into Sebring here. Orange zone is going to be going through turn 7 tonight, okay? That's basically just after the hairpin. Our big issues that we usually have here at Sebring are turn 1. We're going to be coming in here most likely at full speed. There are probably going to be some stragglers coming out of Sunset as well, depending on when the leader decides to go. Turn 1, okay? It's a very wide front straight going into a very tight high-speed corner, okay? If you are like 4 cars on the inside, you're going to have the very, very tough time trying to get through, okay? Don't put yourself in a bad position. If you are, you know, too wide with somebody, make sure you give them plenty of space, okay? We have some cold tires here. Going into turn 1, people are going to wash out, so just be aware of that, okay? And then once we head into this little technical section as well, you have to give people space if you are too wide. You are not going to make it 3 wide through this section. I'm just going to tell you right now, so don't try to do it. Don't try to be the person who's going to send it 3 wide into turn 2 after that little straight, okay? Again, orange zone penalizations are 2 times. Okay, and then as we're coming into the hairpin, everyone's most likely going to be at full speed. The group is going to be bunched up, so just be prepared that some people are going to be braking a tiny bit earlier as the group is going to funnel in again, and usually it starts going about single file after we get out of here. So just be prepared that the group is going to slow up and check up here going into the hairpin as well. Race start, once again, leader controls the field. They have to maintain a constant speed here, okay, on the Delta. If basically the field gets to go when the leader goes or the green flag drops, one of the two, please don't try to game it. Please don't try to keep a massive gap so that if your teammate goes in front of you, you can floor it and try to gain as many positions as you can. All right, be predictable on race start as well. Don't make any erratic moves. Let's try to have a really good one here. Turn 1 can be challenging, but I believe we can do it. Just going to be a reminder, voice chat during qualifying and during the race session is prohibited unless you're going to be calling out your pits or it is a wreck. Only one person needs to call it out, please. One of the things we had challenging with last week were faster drivers and lap cars. I'm going to kind of chalk it up to the type of track it was, and hopefully that will be different this week, okay? Once again, class positions do not matter, okay? You score points depending on your overall position. So everyone is fighting everybody here. Like I always say, if you're a faster driver, you need to make the pass cleanly. If you're a slower driver who's constantly fighting, you have to make a decision to let them pass or continue fighting and possibly losing the group in front of you. Lap cars, okay? Lap cars have to yield to cars who are on the lead lap. There's plenty of opportunities here to yield, okay? We had some issues with this last week. Again, small track, really tight corners, not a lot of places to fully lift off. There should be plenty of opportunities here. If we do see it again, we will start giving out warnings. We understand there is some pace differential as well. Just please be aware this is what racing in a league is like. Open qualifying tonight. We are not going to be passing after turn 16, which is basically the back straight, okay? Slim off. You should not be holding up traffic going down the back straight. That's going to be my one warning, all right? Set your gaps properly going into turn 16, and then you should be on your way to basically starting your hot lap at that point, all right? This only applies to the first out lap of qualifying, okay? If you wreck out here, there is plenty of opportunity in the grass and everything that you're not going to really bounce back on track, but through like turn 1 or anything where you spin on track and you can't really get out of the way or you have damage, please tow. I know it's unfortunate, but think, would you want someone else to tow and not ruin your race if instead of just hanging out there as well? Please also check your mirrors. hold your brakes. You have to rejoin as parallel as you can to the racetrack. Do not try to come into oncoming traffic. You must wait for everyone to go pass by. All right, pit entry here is pretty straightforward. Once again, the person, if you are going too wide and you're on the outside, the person on the inside does not need to give you the right of way into the pit lane. All right, so be prepared for that. Pit exit dumps you up into turn one. It's pretty straightforward here. Most of us have also raced it as well. Cars on track have the right of way, but if they are neck and neck going into turn one, the inside car, please just kind of give them a chance to get onto the track, okay? Be aware who's coming out. If you're coming out, watch your relative. Most likely have a spotter. Should tell you if someone's coming around. And I believe that's going to be all for tonight. Does anyone have any questions? Awesome. Well, let's get out there. We have a couple minutes here, so qualifying. Let's have a fantastic race tonight. Hopefully everyone's got a bunch of practice from the special event. And let's have a good one for the broadcast.
Radio check.
What a radio check. Can you hear me?
Fastest lap for Jimenez, 9:52.3 seconds. Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Pit exit's clear, push. Okay, Doug, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Fastest lap for both here, 202.29. That's a new fastest lap for Brennan, 201.51. P43. Watch the track limits, please, Doug.
I don't think I want to race this race. I think if I qualify in last place, I'm going to quit.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Car on your right. Clear on the right.
The guy ahead has just posted a 204.77. Checker flags out, P44. That's the end of the session, P44.
Ah. Yeah, I'm probably going to be dropping out of this one.
exit's clear. We've got 14 minutes to set a lap. The track temperature's rising. It's now 112 Fahrenheit. Yellow flag. Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 108 Fahrenheit. Just done a 201.59. That puts you 6.0 seconds off the leader's pace. Your lap time was 2:07.62. Red yellow flag, there's debris on the track. 201.11. New fastest lap for Newsom, 2:00.8 seconds. Yellow flag. That's a new fastest lap for Carter, 2:00.8. Good lap, that's your best in the session. You're now 5.0 off the pace. That was a 205.79. Slip service flag.
Car left. Keep your line. Clear left.
New fastest lap for Newsom, 2:00.7. The leader's just done a 2:00.6.
Car left. Left side's clear. Left side. Left side's clear.